Hi guys, hi everyone. Welcome to Muthoni's Mission. My name is Muthoni Mukiri, and today I think I have my favorite topic since I started doing this channel. So I will be talking to you about books that have really changed my life. I love reading, and I read a lot of books, and you will never find me without a book. I always have a book in my handbag, in my car, in the house, in the at Mukiri here, in my office. Like I have books because I believe in knowledge and I know information is power, and I just like to just add and add, and more so for my YouTube channel. Like I can't come here empty, you guys. I can't come here without content. So I'm gonna review 3 amazing books that changed my life. You see that my books look, they have a lot of notes. I do not give away my books. Like these are really personal to me. I write a lot of notes. I even draw things. I write stories on my books. I write everything. I have notes. I will get right into it. I am so excited to get to do this, to share with you some of the most important lessons I have learned in these 3 books. I have read so many books, but for today I don't think I can handle more than 3, because I'll be reading kidogo from every book, what really made sense to me, what spoke to me, what changed my life, and what I remember, what really stood out in the book. So I'm doing 3 books. I'm doing the first one, Who Says You Cant by Danielle Chidiak. It's an amazing. This is my favorite book of all the books I have read. This stands out. It's still my number 1. There's also this book by Chidera Egeru, What a Time to Be Alone. It's amazing, especially because I love solitude and I really value my alone time. So this is an amazing book. It even has a photo of the lady behind here. I'll talk about her as I continue with my review. And the last book, this one I read just recently. I have spoken about it in a couple of my episodes. The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down by, it also says How to Be Calm in a Busy World. Everything sometimes feels like it's spinning. It's, going around in circles. The world is too noisy, too busy. So this book helps calm your mind by Hemin Sunim. So I'm so excited to share with you what these books have done to my life. And I tell you, and I'm telling you this with certainty, you need to get these books. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. Maybe I should just express what they've done to me, and then it's your choice to make. I love reading. Please make reading books a culture. Please do make it a culture. It's amazing, adding knowledge. You feel so good about yourself. You feel knowledgeable. You feel you're doing right by you. I read self-help books about my mind, about the emotions, about getting better, about working hard, just to improve my daily life, to improve my personal relationships with people, with God, with myself. So I'm huge on personal improvement and working on yourself, and that is why I actually have this channel. Hence, it's called Muthoni's Mission. So I want to start with this book. It's very colorful, blue and yellow. It's a bit big. It has almost 400 pages. So this book is by a guy called Danielle Chidiak, and I came across this book when I was going through so much in my life. It was around 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, 4 or so. My parents had just relocated to the States. They moved to live there permanently. They used to go and come back, but now they had gone completely now. Now that's their home. And it affected me. It gave me kind of a gap. I felt abandoned, kinda. I didn't know about it at that point. I was so happy they get to live their lives. We're all grown-ups, and nacha waenda wafanye chenye wanataka. My mom had sacrificed so much to bring us up. She got married, I think, at 18 or 19. She had never even, had her time or her youth time. Right now is when she's enjoying herself in the States. So when they said they wanted to go start life over and they had a green card and permanent residence, I was happy for them, but it really affected me afterwards. After my parents left, I went through a heartbreak, the heartbreak of the year. So combining my parents leaving and my boyfriend, we broke up. I broke up with my boyfriend. I started living with my small bro after high school. Now that my parents were not here, I was broke. I was miserable. I lost a lot of weight. My skin broke out. I was at a very bad place. And then, ta-da! I came across this book. This guy was amazing, amazing, amazing in this book. It says, who says you can't? You do. Like, who says you can't? It's a question, and then the answer is you do. So it's really great. And then it has a lot of exercises, what to do when you're feeling low, how to affirm yourself every day. It's amazing. And then he says he wrote this book when he was at his lowest. He was feeling like a zombie. Nothing is working in his life. He's unfulfilled. He feels unloved. He feels like a failure. And he decided to write this book. The best decision he ever made. It was a bestseller everywhere. I go to buy books at Yaya Center. There's a bookshop there. And the guy was like, Muthoni, kama hujasoma hii book, you have to start reading this book, which I did. So I want to read kidogo of things that spoke to me in this book. He talks about relationships. He talks about our mental health. He talks about everything. So here is one of the exercises. He says, look at yourself in the mirror and repeat this 10 times before you start each day for the next 7 days. Make sure you get very vocal, emotional, physical, and forceful until it gets you into a complete mega state of certainty. So this is what you're supposed to repeat. Let me read it. I am in control of shaping my whole life through my states of mind, the emotions I choose, and the actions I take every day. No matter what challenges I'm faced with, in these next 7 days, my spirit will display and direct my strength to my success. It will empower me to do it forever. I can do anything I want in my life. My God. So that's an affirmation statement. You're supposed to say it every day. And then it's an amazing, I love this guy. Yeah, and then there's another quote here. He's quoted by Nelson Mandela. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living. You play, unacheza tu small game, alafu you're crying, you don't have you can't see any change in your life. You gotta change a lot of things. So being self-aware is not the absence of mistakes, but the ability to learn and correct them. Yeah, this really made sense to me. Self-awareness is not that because you're self-aware, you will not make mistakes or make bad choices, but it's recognizing you've made a bad choice, correcting it, and learning from it. Wow, yeah. This is amazing. This is my thing, you guys. This is my thing. So, and then there's another very nice quote here he's quoted also in this book. You guys, I'm still on this book. Destiny is no matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. It's not a thing to be waited for. It's a thing to be achieved. We are huku living in dysfunction, doing nothing, being lazy, sleeping all day, just doing routine, and then we are crying nothing is working. If you want things to really look up, if you want destiny, if you want to change your destiny, if you want an amazing ending, if you want to live a good life, then it's not a matter of chance ati unajua siku moja I can win the lottery. It's a matter of working hard, of going for your goals. It's a matter of choice. It's not a thing you wait for. It's a thing you go for, you look for. This book really drove me crazy. So, this is another quote here. It has a lot, like a million of them. You guys, you need to get this book. The way you treat yourself is more important to your life than the way others treat you. Watu wakikutreat vibaya, hebu jipende. Jipende kabisa. So this book is by Daniel Chidiak. I even connected with him on Instagram. I sent him a DM, a chat. After a while, he responded, and I was like, I really love your book. It changed my life. It's an amazing book. I bought this. It was 2,500. I bought it at the Yaya bookshop. These guys have not paid me. I shouldn't even mention them, but I'm doing that for you. It's not about them. So the bookstop. It's called the bookstop. Bookshop at the Yaya Center. So I don't know if they have it in ebook. I don't do ebooks because I want to take my notes. I want to be able to come back here and open the page I want. I write a lot of things in these books. So Daniel Chidiak. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. So get this book. it changed my life, especially if you're feeling like nothing is working for you and like kind of like you're living in dysfunction. Please get this book. It's amazing. It's amazing. It changed my life. And actually, at hapa juu inauliza, do you want to change your life? Well, who says you can't change your life? You do. Who says you can't? You do. Please, when you get it, when you read it, please send me a review on email. Ama something, ama kwa DM uniambie what it did for you. Did you even really like it? Yes. So book number 2 is by a lady called the Slumflower. She's on Instagram, Slumflower. Chidera Egeru, I think she's Ghanaian, or let me see here where she's from. She's from West Africa. Let me just say West Africa. Let me stop guessing. She's from West Africa. This book is called What a Time to Be Alone. A beautiful book. A beautiful book. It has a lot of my stickers here, but then I can just show you kidogo the way it looks like. You see, imejaa mapicha, imejaa quotes, imejaa picha, ikona different colors, like it's colorful. It's a book you'll enjoy reading. It has different patterns. This is how it looks. It looks really good, guys. You need to get it as well. I would recommend it 100%, especially if you're a single woman in your early to even mid-30s. If you're a single woman, or if you're at a point in your life where you are alone and you're trying to figure yourself out. It talks about how to be in solitude with yourself. Some of this coloring is me, you guys, when I was reading it. Yeah, you see, it's cute and it's enjoyable. It's nice. It doesn't have a lot of words, but the words have so much weight. So What a Time to Be Alone by Chidera Egeru, and she has some of those Igbo. Igbo is from where? Is it pronounced Igbo? Is it from Nigeria or Ghana? Some place there. So she has some sayings from her mother tongue that she puts here, and then she translates, but she lives in the UK. She also has a blog called Slumflower. I think I may try to put a link here, or her name here, so you can go Google her. This book, she's dedicated to her mom. To my mom who effortlessly yet intentionally led me to myself. It's about finding yourself in this book. So this book, it says, this book is here to remind you that no matter where you find yourself in life, you will always have to face your truth. All of it. You're not alone. You're not crazy. Your feelings are valid, and it's time to make peace with them. All of them. Oh, I know. Alafu hapa inasema, it's all about evaluating your self-worth, taking your time to heal, and knowing how to handle yourself better in this messy world. If you've just gone through even for anyone, hata kama ujienda through breakup, please read her book. It's amazing. So yeah, amazing content, amazing stuff. Let me see what else I want to continue reading. You see, the way it looks good. Ni poa, na ikona quotes, na ikona those mantras you can repeat to yourself. It's an amazing book. So, wacha nisome hapa. The thing about human beings is that we treat others the way we feel about ourselves. And most of the time, we don't even realize it. This is why it's important for you to learn to not internalize the way people choose to treat you. If you're like me, you're one of those super sensitive people who genuinely die a little more inside every time someone takes advantage of your kindness or pretty much ignores your existence whenever they feel like it. You've got to remind yourself that nothing is ever really that personal, even kindness. Yeah, like it's like a bulb lighting. I'm crazy about books, so I'm sure you can tell by now. Wacha niangalie pale pengine penye naweza kusomea. I'm reading a few. Hapa inasema life is going to kick you in the balls. Like it's not sugarcoating. Inakwambia tu the way things are. Alafu inasema life is going to kick you in the balls. Afu hii page ingine inasema sasa hii ndio life is going to kick you in the balls. This book looks so good. The other page inasema for no reason. Life is going to kick you in the balls for no reason, you get. And the reason and the key is how you deal with it. It's easier to blame yourself than it is to accept that sometimes life just needs to go wrong now for things to go well later. Guys, I love this. Thank you for joining me today. I am so happy I'm doing this with you. Yeah, so, and then this is my favorite page. You see the way it looks good, this book. You can have a picture and colors and everything. It's an amazing book, especially if you, for ladies, I'm sure you will love it. You see kama hii page ikona, no, I don't want to close where I am. So, naonaka hii page venye inaka. So, where was I? Where do I want to read? Here. My favorite page. Testing, she said, she's named it Testing Your Own Magic. Be nice to yourself. Things I talk about. Be nice to yourself. Take walks along the river on your own. Stop waiting for someone to give you that unconditional fairy tale love and give it to yourself. Start right now and follow people who give you weird energy. Protect your space and pay no mind to how people may perceive you doing this. You deserve greatness, so give it to yourself. Amazing book. So, yeah, this is another nice page. You see the way it looks? I will show you the whole time. So it says, choose yourself over and over again. Even when you've let yourself down, choose yourself. Even when it feels uncomfortable, choose yourself. Even when you're tired, choose yourself. Amazing, amazing content. Yeah, and this one is a quote. You cannot deceive someone who knows what they want. You cannot control someone who knows who they are. Get this book ASAP. Like, I don't think I need to read anymore. Yeah, it's a beautiful book. So apparently this lady, the author, went through a breakup and it messed her. But she's still in her early 20s. She's still in her early 20s, I think. Yeah. So she went through a breakup. It messed her. But she's doing well. She wrote a book, you guys, and there's nothing as important as solitude, being alone in your thoughts, and that knowing who you are, finding out what you like, what you don't like, what you are about, what makes you feel alive. It's raining outside. I'm sitting next to the window, so yeah, it's an amazing book. Yeah, so get it. I also bought this one. I buy all my books there at the Yaya Center bookshop. It's 2,700. So if you can save it, even if it's for like whatever time, save and buy that book. So hii ndio nimekuwa nikisoma ya the third. Hii ndio nimemaliza kusoma sahi. I will get a new one. I know the one I want. When I read it, I will do a review. But I have many others. My desk right now is full of books. So, but I've decided to start with these three because they are the most... They really resonate with who I am as a person, with my inner self, with my inner being. So yeah, this is The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down. What an amazing title. How to Be Calm in a Busy World. By Hemin Sunema. Yeah. Is the world that busy or is it my mind? Amazing, amazing book. So this book taught me the importance of forgiveness. I will read about it here and why you really need to do it. Like, let me not talk too much because I have the book here. So this book says, when he starts, his name is Hemin Sunim. He's like a monk or those Buddhists, like those spiritual leaders. He says we experience the world from our mind. For example, if you want to buy a yellow car, trust you me, utakuwa unaona tu gari za yellow. Or if something has happened that's negative in your life, uko tu na a lot of negativity, utakuwa unaona everything going wrong. For example, the way we wake up in the morning, tunasema we've woken up with the wrong foot. So kila kitu unaona imeenda hivyo. The people who wake up and they're like, whoa, this is the most amazing day of my life. And their day is perfect. You experience the world from your mind. I don't know if I'm making sense. So wacha nisome tu vitu. I still have notes. I also have notes here. So he says, feelings originate with the mind projecting its subjective experience on the world. The world isn't inherently joyful or sad. It just is. The world is not happy, is not sad. It just is. It's just the world. You experience it from what you're going through in your mind. So it's an amazing book. So hapa akimalizia anasema kwa hii chapter ya kwanza. Chapter ya kwanza ni Are We Busy? No, chapter ya kwanza ni Why Am I So Busy? So hapa anarudi anasema, if we can train our mind and choose wisely where to focus, then we will be able to experience the world corresponding to the state of our mind. Yeah. So basically anasuggest hapa na nimeandika. The world is experienced according to the state of one's mind. When your mind is joyful and compassionate, the world is joyful and compassionate too. When your mind is filled with negative thoughts, the world appears negative too. So when you feel overwhelmed and busy, Remember that you're not powerless. When your mind rests, the world rests. I love such things. These things fill me up. I'm all about such things. So tuendelea tusome kitu kingine. Yeah, in about criticism, when people really criticize you. Sometimes I post things about my YouTube channel on my social media pages, and people have some people criticize me and they've not even watched my channel. So it says, don't give up in the face of criticism. Learn to brush aside what people who don't know you have to say. Having critics means what you're doing is getting people's attention. I love that part. Have courage and continue down the path you're on. Have courage. I learned about courage in a very, in a different way, in another book, this book, but I'm not reviewing this book today. This book, Daring Greatly, it talks about virtues, and it says courage is the most important virtue of all virtues, because you need courage to be able to carry around the other virtues. You need courage to be able to do anything. So he talks about having courage. And then hapa chini nasema life teaches us. It's like a poem. Inakanga kama poems or something, which I like. I don't like a lot of English because you guys, I'm not into that much English. So yeah, hapa chini nasema life teaches us through our mistakes. When you make a mistake, simply ask yourself what you are meant to learn from it. When we accept such lessons with humility and gratitude, we grow that much more. So it taught me something about forgiveness, and forgiveness, the journey of forgiveness. So kwa hii journey of forgiveness, yeah, you know, when mtu akikukosea, for me this is what happens. Sometimes nasikianga nimewachukia, as in I hate that person. If someone wrongs me, I feel like, what is wrong with that guy? I don't care about them. So this is what this book taught me. Wacha niwasomee. When we hate someone, we think about him a lot, unable to let him go, and we gradually begin to act like him. Man, why would I want to act like that person I hate? You know, the reason you hate people is because you feel like they've wronged you, they've aggressed you, they've, been bad to you. So why? Because it says if you don't forgive, you're constantly thinking about them, and you find that you start acting like them. Man, I don't want to act like those people who hurt me. I don't want to go hurting other people. I don't want to carry that thing with me. So continuing, this is about forgiveness. Don't let that person mwenye amekukosea, don't let him become a long-term tenant of your heart. Don't let them reside in your heart like that. Evict him right away with a notice of forgiveness. Yes. Does this person you hate deserve to be carried around in your heart? They don't deserve it. They hurt me. They can go wherever, to hell. Keep in your heart only those who love you. Oh, I know. I want to keep in my heart people who love me. If you carry around with you people you hate, it causes only anger and depression. Man, I don't want to carry my enemies in my heart. What the hell for? I read this page and it changed my view a lot on forgiveness. I had done 2 episodes on forgiveness, but sometimes when you keep reading the same content or the same thing, it speaks to you differently. This spoke to me so different. As in nikajiuliza, watu wenye nachukia, wenye, okay, acha tu nitumie the word hate, you guys allow me. Okay, wenye si like, people that I don't like, they are in my heart. I keep thinking about them. Why are they staying in my heart? My heart is for people who really love me, who have my back, who support me, who are in my team. Why am I keeping weirdos in my heart? I forgive them. I forgive those people. I wrote down, I've forgiven you, so and so, so and so. Of course, I didn't tell them, and then I burned the papers. But the other day, I bumped into one of them on the streets, and they were like, "Hi, Muthoni." I was like, "Hi, how are you?" As in, I didn't feel it anymore. Mimi si kwa roho yangu sitaeka watu wenye wa deserve. I will forgive them and move on with my life. So because forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Anyway, so hey, this is such a long video, but I heard it was supposed to be long. This is another one. Ameandika mahali. I've even highlighted it. An exceptional relationship is not one with a good beginning, but one with a good ending. Relationships often begin accidentally, but when it comes to ending them, we usually have choices. Choose the ending wisely. Oh, nuggets of wisdom. Lastly, ameandika lastly kwanza, do not select your career based on what others will think about your choice. The truth is, other people don't really think about you that much. Oh my God, realization. People, if you think you will enjoy something, then don't overthink it. Just do it. Even if it does not turn out the way you imagined it, you will still appreciate it for what it has taught you. I wish you the best of luck. Amesema hivyo hapo chini. Hey, thank you. Alafu, it is better to live the kind of life you want than to earn more and be constrained. Don't sell your freedom for money. Sometimes we sell our freedoms. You're busy doing jobs that are miserable, making other people happy, but you're crying every night and you're miserable and you're sad and you're frustrated. Sometimes it's not worth it. It's not. Yeah, so this is things you can see. The things you can see only when you slow down. Get this book. It's an amazing book. It's a it's a best-selling guide to mindfulness. You know mindfulness? Muthoni, a Buddhist monk born in Korea who has experienced a lifetime of change, offers spiritual advice on everything from handling setbacks at work to dealing with love and relationships. Speaking directly to the anxieties that have become part of modern life, Muthoni's simple, compassionate teachings transcend religion, borders, and ages, and serve as a calming reminder of the strength and joy that come from slowing down. The world moves fast, but that doesn't mean we have to. So you guys, these are my 3 favorite books. This is things you can see only when you slow down. What a time to be alone. And my favorite, this is my number 1. Who Says You Can't, You Do. They changed my life. If you're dealing with emotional issues, you're trying to heal from things people don't talk about, I totally get you. You're trying to find your identity. You're so unhappy. You're so unhappy with your life. Please watch this episode. I want to say that you've already watched by the time you're getting here. Buy these books. I have others I will talk about. I have this one, Daring Greatly. This one, even there's also a Netflix video on the same, Road to Character. I love this one. It also has my notes. I have this other one called The Mindset. I have many books. Zingine nimeekelea vitu hapa. The Seat of the Soul was actually really good. It's actually really pushed to start my YouTube channel. I will talk about it in one of these episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below with your favorite book and their favorite and what it did for you, how exactly it helped you and why it's your favorite. Let's comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great afternoon. Subscribe and please share these videos. Bye-bye.